Hi, my name is Jackie Abaranta, and I want to specially welcome you back to my channel where I share my plant life with you. I'm a home gardener who is addicted to growing her own food at home, and I also love to grow food for others as well. So I've been getting a lot of questions on how I grow food all year round and how I've also been able to maintain a healthy soil throughout the year. So that's the reason for this video. So before growing anything in soil, you have to make sure that you have a fertile soil. It doesn't mean that other factors don't play a role like sunlight, but before you grow anything, you need to make sure that your soil is fertile. This is not a video for how I prepare my soil for planting, so that's going to be on a separate video, but this is how to make sure that you maintain a healthy soil throughout the year. So the first thing I do to maintain a healthy soil, I'm sure you've guessed right, is compost. When I'm caring for my plants after a long growing season, I add about 3 to 4 inches of compost on the surface of my soil. So as your plant grows and you keep harvesting, just know that you are also taking out the nutrients from the soil. That is why you have to add in inches of compost to the soil after continuous harvest from that particular plant or from that bed. So you have to keep replenishing the soil with compost. The second thing I do to keep my soil healthy throughout the year is mulching. Mulching is so important if you want to maintain a healthy soil, and if you also want to maintain a disease-free soil, you should mulch. When you mulch, you are covering the surface of the soil with organic materials like dry grass. You want to mulch with sawdust, aged sawdust to be precise. I like to go to collect bags of sawdust and just store in my garden for months, so let's say about 6 months, and as I'm storing them, they are rotting in the process, they are aging in the process, and by aging I mean they have broken down to an extent where I can use them safely to mulch my garden. So what it does is it just prevents your soil from splashing under the leaves of your plants when it rains or when you water. So here I have mulched with aged sawdust, and the best part of this is as it breaks down, as the sawdust continues to break down, it is feeding your soil and at the same time keeping your plants healthy and also protecting your plants from rain or also from disease, so that when it rains it doesn't splash, soil doesn't splash under the leaves causing disease. So it just protects and feeds your plants. Also prevents your soil from drying out, especially when the weather is so hot. It prevents your soil from drying out. So the third one on my list is weeding. Weeding is so important because you do not want weeds to compete with your plants. Make sure you're weeding your plants so that they are not in competition with the main plants, with the main thing you have planted, because as they grow, as the weeds are growing, they are also sucking nutrients from the soil, depriving these ones, the main plants that you initially wanted to grow on the bed, depriving them of all of the nutrients they are supposed to be getting. So make sure you are weeding your garden or your garden bed constantly. Let's harvest this cucumber. Look at how fat the cucumber is. Constantly weeding your garden bed so that they are not in competition with your main plant. They don't suffer nutrients. And the best thing you can also do with these weeds, just to put back the nutrients it has taken, is to bag it. to bag the weeds, and when they decompose, you throw them back into the bed, or you throw them back into your soil. Because these weeds are rich in nitrogen, and it's also good to collect them before they go into seed. So that as they decompose and you put them back in your soil, you don't have weed seeds going back up. So you can simply just mulch with. So let's get some rainwater. I like to water my plants with rainwater. Applying liquid organic plant food. I have a video of how I made my liquid organic plant food. I have several videos on my YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link in the description of how I made the one that I am using for this video. That's like my all-purpose liquid plant food. I use it for all types of plants, including the fruiting plants like the tomatoes, the peppers, and then also liquid, and also my leafy vegetables. So I apply my liquid organic plant food once every 3 weeks. And then the last one is crop rotation. So you want to practice crop rotation if you want a healthy soil all year round. For example, if you have planted corn on this bed, and after your corn harvest and you are ready to take out this set of corn, do not come back on this bed and plant corn. You can plant something like cucumbers, you can plant something like okra, or you can plant any leafy vegetables, but do not plant corn right back on this bed. And also the cucumbers as well, once they are done, you can find another plant to plant on that bed instead of planting cucumbers on the same bed. So I realized that if I plant corn on the same bed that I have taken out the first set, that new set of corn is prone to disease, and trust me, corn disease is not one that you should worry yourself about. So to prevent most of these diseases, you should practice crop rotation. These 5 tips I've shared with you will help keep your soil fertile throughout the year. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or you learned something new from this video, drop a like and also your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to check out the link in the description on how to make your own liquid organic fertilizer at home. Bye.